Yo lads, McNulty here. Yeah, I thought I'd jump on and give you another update in our PTR. Man, who we on? Who we on? We're on Yor'Sahj, unsleeping. This boss, this like, here's the crack, right? This PTR has been hard. Like going into PTR last phase in Firelands, we went in there, we just rolled the place. It was, we didn't worry about gear, we didn't worry about anything. We went in tier 11 gear and just kicked Firelands ass. Yeah, sure, Raggy was tough. Here we are in boss number 2 of the instance. And he doesn't even do anything. Right, so, sorry. I bring it back. Let me just give you a wee overview of the boss. Right, first of all, boss stands in the middle and does nothing. Hits the tank sometimes, not all the time. And he summons 4 blobs, which can be one of 6 variations of blobs. I'm sure the editor will throw up some information about the orbs. And depending on what combination of orbs you get, or blobs, or whatever you want to call them, we'll have to kill one of them. Top of my head, the majority of the time you kill the yellow one because it fucks hard. If you get the green with the red, you'll want to kill the green. But again, this isn't a guide or anything like that there. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say this stuff, then you should probably, watch a guide or go do some PTR yourself. But again, that's the whole fight. Like, there is no... Basically, all you gotta do is deal with the combinations of these orbs that hit the boss. So after you've killed one, it'll have 3 different effects on the boss, and each one will have to do something different. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole fight. Nothing more, nothing less. And you know what? It's not that easy. Like, it sounds, again, on paper, it sounds super easy, but it's not. And again, I think it's a big gear check in this instance. I think Dragonsoul was designed for us to have done normal, for us to have done LFR, for a few people to have 4 sets. But yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to go straight into heroic. Like, week 1, I want Deathwing dead on the floor on week 1, which is going to be a tough ask, I think, for most skills. But yeah, we went in here and we thought to ourselves, easy boss, we're just going to 2-heal it. And honestly, for every combination except 1, 2 healing makes the boss easier. You go in, you smash the orb, you've got plenty of DPS, and to be honest with you, in this situation, 2 healing is actually better than 3 healing, because the purple, you don't know the purple, it every time you heal somebody, whenever the purple orb hits the boss, it puts like a stack on them, and when it reaches 5 it explodes. So honestly, healers stand around doing nothing for most of this fight. They do a little bit of healing here and there. By the way, on the purple orb, if you're Disc Priest and you press Holy Fire, you will wipe your entire raid. Yeah, I learned that one out the hard way. Holy Fire just ramps up the stacks and kills you. It's crazy. You can't actually atone it really either, because yeah, you'll just kill your whole raid. Anyway, I digress. But there is one combination of orbs, the absolute god comp of orbs. Orange, black, and red. So you have to kill, like, orange, black, red, and green. You'll have to kill the green, so you'll only get the other 3. And my god, thing hits like a truck. You've got red laser beams happening. You have fucking every undead coming from the undead, the Walking Dead series, summoning at once. And you get through that, you pop all your healing CDs, you pop Lust, you go fucking hard. And because the yellow one's in there, everything does twice as much fucking... All the lasers happen twice as fast. And when all the ads are dead, he just fucking summons another set. Which, we came to the realization now at that point that we had to 3-heal it. Which, it's always a letdown when that happens. Like, fuck 3-healing stuff. If you know anything about my last video that I did here, I'm very resistant to just adding healers to fix problems in fights. And that's what we had to do. And what was funny about that is that we had to go 3-healing for this one little part of the fight. And that forced the rest of the fight to be twice as hard. Now we had all these DPS checks everywhere. Killing the one blob was tight. The wee mana orb that spawns, it was really hard to kill because we didn't have time to hit it, because we just didn't have high enough DPS. And then the boss itself, I think we were seconds off the in-rage at the end of the fight when we did eventually kill it. I'm pretty sure it was super tight. We might have hit the Berserker actually, now that I think back. I can't remember. I'm sure when I look at the footage, I'll know. Um, but yeah, crazy fight, honestly, for such a simple fight. And I remember back in the day, like, my memory's failing me because everything in my soul would have told me this boss is a face roll, and I'm happy it's not. I'm loving the fact that it's not. I'm a progression rate at heart. Like once it's dead, I don't care about it anymore. But yeah. Well, if you take anything away from this video, just know you gotta respect these bosses. If you're one of these guys who's going in, you're just gonna do progression like every normal person, and you're not worrying about PTR, you're not playing on private servers, just understand that these bosses aren't gonna be one shots. No matter what your memory tells you, these bosses are gonna be hard. They're massive gear checks, and the roster that you're running could seriously impact you. What I will tell you about Dragonsoul so far, I've killed I've done 4 bosses. I haven't killed 4 bosses on heroic. Is I think melee DPS are a little bit grief. You will need access to 3 to 4 healers at a time, just for more choke for 4, and you'll need a good off tank that can DPS. I'm pretty confident that we have won 2 tank more choke, and we've one tank. You one tank the next 2 bosses, and you're gonna one tank Agara. So like, you need to have a good off tank that can play a good DPS back. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you've made it this far, like, comment, and subscribe. We're yeah, we're cruising through these videos. Thank you very much, guys. Peace.